Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Iniesta, and the shot! What has happened here? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Vietnam presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of...
Pirlo, and he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Tries to pass it through. Looking for a corner. Vietnam with the corner. They're first. And they've got rid. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a fine interception. Goes down, but nothing given. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Now it's Raul. And this is Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's one-on-one, takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, such a clever touch. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rudiger attempts a clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Nesta. No, that was never going to make it. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. He has found the way. Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bellingham. Petit. And it's Iniesta. It's a threatening ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's had a shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tron, Vietnam finding their passes. And he was quick to react. Iniesta in acres of space out wide. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And this is Messi. Iniesta. Tron. And the pass is intercepted. Tries a shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And smartly reclaimed. Dixon. Petit. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 25, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field.
Now it's Neymar.
Yamal. Number 11.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Hullet.
That has not gone well. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Vietnam looking to pass their way through, engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest, willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great chance! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That is a brilliant interception. It's Pirlo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham with the foul. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tron closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Tron. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And he plays one through. Bellingham is on his own. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. And the finish! Lovely, now then. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Great vision. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Pirlo taking charge of the dead ball, looking to widen the gap even further here.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Pirlo with the short one. And here's Pirlo. And it's made its way to him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine, decent chance! It's a goal! They are right back within touch! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Vietnam give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Roll. Makalele gets over and intercepts. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
That's tidy. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's put paid to a promising move. McTominay. That looks a good ball through. And he's running through. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. This looks promising. Real chance! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Iniesta. And here's Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to Messi! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it into space. Pirlo. Now he's off and running. And it's Eto'o. Pirlo. Makaleli. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Chouameni, Petit. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. McTominay. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That's been cut out, well played. Messi, driving forward. Good driving run. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's having a go! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Iniesta. Oh, super find. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dixon. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's an imaginative pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a good run down the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Hullet. Over to the left. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Vietnam come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel.
And a shot! Makaleli. Good take, and is he in? Turan. He's given the time to pick a pass. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That is a great pick out. Costa Curta. That's a cute ball. Shot could be on. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Vietnam still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Rafa Silva goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. He's onside! Messi. And he's had a hit! It is a very, very good save.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. Petit.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's burst through! And it's Petit. Van de Ven proves too strong, too smart. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pirlo. And this is Eto'o. Played out to the left flank. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Hullet. And he's there to retrieve it. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Eto. And it's McTominay. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Traumeri. Messi. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Hullet. Vietnam needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And no, that was never going to make it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. The final 5 minutes. And here's Raul. And this is Messi. He can get that clear. Vietnam have reclaimed it. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He's had it taken off him, and that's gone loose. He rises! And it's Roberto Carlos. He's looking unstoppable! And this is Drogba. And the pass is intercepted. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Bellingham. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Carlos has crossed into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos, and here's Drogba.
Drogba really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
oh, he's been caught napping!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Lovely, now then. That's the throw. Pirlo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Hullet. And this is Drogba. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta. Thuram makes the interception. Pirlo. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham is onto this. Tchouaméni.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely weighted ball. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Probing pass. Just eases him off the ball. Dixon lays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. So, what can they make of this? And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what has happened here? Drogba. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Iniesta.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Driving forward. Shot at goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relative...
Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's managed to get free. Hit! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to...
Shoots! It's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Messi.
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Number 24, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 4,
Tries to cross. Stitch defending, but that'll do.
Number 5.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Foot in. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Yamal produces a cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Yamal could try cutting inside here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! It's in! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Floated through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, there's a probing ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's McTominay. Great vision. That's a good ball. It is no contest. It is a landslide. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure for...
Big chance! He scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Knocks it into space. Now the ball in. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Mbappe. It's a promising position. Now it's Mbappe.
5 minutes added time.
Van der Ven running with the ball. McTominay charging. McTominay! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Messi goes steaming forward. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now he's got space here. Rudiger. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Vietnam desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.